Welcome everybody! Welcome back to some more chatting in the darkness. No, I'm just kidding. Are we even live right now? Let's find out. Whoa. Lag. There we go. I don't want to start the intro. I mean, this is the intro, kinda. This is the downside of trying to wait for the communication between YouTube and stuff like that. There it is. Someone said something. I know we're live. Welcome everybody to another God in Chat. Today's just whatever day. But welcome everybody. Welcome. I don't have the sound on because we don't really need it. Because y'all hear me through the mic anyways. But welcome everyone who's joining us tonight. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back. Alright. Subscribe to that guy's shirt. I don't put my thing in there because I don't really like, I don't like doing that. It's like, oh, subscribe to our... Nah, it's good. So I just make that joke. Subscribe to that guy's shirt. In that picture. Because it's awesome. How about the Easy Commons Rooster Teeth? I haven't actually looked up much on what's been going on with that. But I mean, all I can say to that is RT. I'm not saying it's probably as bad. I mean, to be honest, if Rooster Teeth is having a problem with something DC did, it's got to be bigger than just a couple of accidental floating issues. So I am not sure. But welcome everybody to tonight's episode. We're gonna be doing whatever, talking about some stuff. Were you gonna say something? Oh, you were gonna tell me about something about Mountain Blade, Raven. You were gonna tell me like some mods or something. Also, tell me about the new Mountain Blade coming out. And when is it? When is the new Mountain Blade? If there's a new one, or is it a mod or whatever? If so, I might pick it up at some point. Not anytime soon. That might not be till like a month later. Because that's not really a major game on the list right now because I suck at it. I've tried to play it so many times. It takes me so long to do anything. Because I don't understand how you get going. Well, both authorized the fan art without the permission of the original artist and or crediting him. Oh. Oh, that's not good. March 2020. Ow. March 2020. New Mountain Blade Bannerlord comes, so it's in 2020. Good, we got time. That's good. I didn't know when it came out, so that actually works perfectly, because by then there won't be, well, I mean, I say there won't be a lot. I don't know what we'll have by then, but I can safely schedule that in since I know it's coming out next year. There's a few things that are waiting till next year, which I'm slightly bummed out about, but eh. Yo, Bone Singer, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason I didn't hear much about that, but yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's like I said. It must be something that is pretty big. Not giving credit where credit is due when it comes to this kind of business, I guess. Not just YouTubing, but anime stuff like that. MNB Warband 108 here, 108 Heroes mod. Nice. 108 Heroes mod. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I understand that they were probably mad. I mean, it's like I said, it's way worse than the one we were talking about, because that was something small. And that wasn't really a violation of anything, it was just, well, that could have done better. It's basically Three Kingdoms Mountain Blade. Oh, nice! Ooh, wow, I would actually like to see that. That's kind of cool. Three Kingdoms Mountain Blade, that'd be kind of cool. I'd actually like to see that. Hey, but at least they didn't make anything float. I'm sorry, I had to. I can't, it's always going to be in the back of my head, like, It's like, why have you done this? But let's see. No Liu Bei or Cao Cao. That sucks. No, there's no world without Liu Bei or Cao Cao. Weird thing to say, but yes. No, I'm just kidding. But that's weird though. So it has everybody else but those? Oh. So it doesn't have all the 4 big ones. Okay. That makes sense. It basically is just taking parts of it. New lords. Oh, okay. So it's using the premise, basically. Okay. That's cool. Oh, sorry, my back is hurting today. Started doing that a little few minutes ago. I don't know why. And people are saying that DZ/Rooster Teeth allegedly stole art from the guy or not. Both of them did? That's not good. But they got Wu and Jin. Well, that's cool. That's actually still a pretty good lineup, to be honest. Just Wu and Jin. That's... What is happening? All I can say is, what is happening? Once again, I want to say before I say this, none of these people are even compared to Bethesda, but still. It's like everyone's gone on this crazy power trip in the anime and video game industry. And apparently in the comic industry a little bit. But that's DC. You wouldn't see Marvel do that. Mostly because Disney be like, hey, we don't want that kind of attention. You want to get slapped? Oh, man. It's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. What's going on? At the same time, Hi-Rez released the horrible art. It feels like everything's falling apart. No, but seriously, though. On a serious note, what is going on? And also, yeet. James is here. Welcome, James. Welcome. Plus a ton of different dynasties, Bone Singer said. Oh, nice. Bet you that one has Ming Huo, the Namen King, but yet somehow Three Kingdoms doesn't. Just want to say that and kind of point that out, that Where the World is Ming Huo. He probably, unless he's going to be DLC at some point. So I did the logical thing and named my character Liu Bei. Hey, whatever works. You could, technically, because they're not in there, you could make your own Lu Bu dynasty, your own Cao Cao dynasty, your own Liu Bei dynasty, because they don't exist in that mod, so. Hey, why not? Create your own Guan Yu and conquer Wu! Oh, that one didn't technically happen, but hey, changed history. Good job, for the better. I still think Liu Bei should have won and things would have been way different and probably somewhat better, to be honest. But it was his own fault for losing. He did cause his own loss. Yo, Swagfire! Welcome. Welcome to the vlog. I had to take a drink real quick. And name two of the heroes I found. Name of his brothers. Yeah, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Nice. Found. I found. Yeah, because you have to find your heroes and people that you're gonna put. That's awesome. Excuse me. All right, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to know what in the world what is going on with it. It's like the DC and RT do that, and then it turned. Then I'm not gonna say they were horrible in comparison to that. And then technically the skins are a home run compared to that controversy, but still. Maybe that's why Rooster Teeth didn't notice how bad the skins were. They were busy getting punched in the face. But it's like, what is happening? Why? Why would you take someone's art without giving them credit? Never do that. I don't care how big you get as a development company, no matter who we're talking about, Bethesda, anybody. Never do that. That's just wrong. It's not your work. But anyways, I'm starting to break monsters' parts in one hit and one monster. That good? Yeah, and where you're at now at the level you're fighting, yes. But you won't be able to do that forever. It depends on what weapon you get. You're still going to stick with the greatsword, but you're going to notice that each of your greatswords, James, are going to start to behave slightly different. The combo will be the same, but when you do the combo, different effects will happen, depending on which greatsword you have and you're using for whatever hunt. Yeah, I can show you more detail tomorrow, unless you happen to be on later. But yeah. That's pretty good, though. Once you start to get to that point, that means you've caught up to the current monsters you're fighting right now. That means you can fight something possibly a little stronger now. The other had a gray long beard. One of them was fat and the other had a gray long beard. That works perfectly. And don't you love it how the whole BlizzCon incident they still released over? Oh, I heard. But it's like I said, that's something we're going to have to discuss tonight as well. There's something that I said the other night I didn't realize when I said it, and now I'm very sad. Remember how I said we're not going to be playing because of the issues with Blizzard and Bethesda and them not really, treating these situations like they should as a professional company? That's the way we're going to put it. We're not going to do any more of their games on our channel because it's just not ethical, and I'm not going to be looked at as I'm supporting that as well. Which brings me to some bad news that I realized when we did Smite yesterday. And I said something, and then I realized, oh no, that's not good. Because I realized who made that game. I think, right? Let me make sure first. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do some research right now. I got a computer right here. 1 second, everybody. Oh, let me read chat first. It's like me, how I spent a lot of money on Smite, and then they make Smite 2. What? Who made Smite 2? There's a Smite 2? I don't think there's ever going to be a Smite 2. I think Smite's just going to keep trying to make itself better. I wanted to go there in a Winnie the Pooh costume. Oof. All I can say is oof. Oof on that one. Huge oof. Huge oof, but that one, oh. It's an example or not. Oh, you scared me there, Celia. I'm like, there's no way Hi-Rez is going to do something that slightly silly. It's like, you do realize you can just make your current game updated. Like a certain game known as Fortnite did. Even though I don't like that game. Fortnite 2. Not really Fortnite 2. It's just Fortnite 1. But better. But, better looking. Oh, man. Oh. I gotta click something real quick. Okay. Alright, let me do something. So, I want to look up something real quick. You're gonna be that way on me. You're gonna be that way on me. 1 second, everybody. My computer is being silly. Okay. 1 second. Pretty sure if I just type in LOL, it'll know what I'm talking about. Yep. Okay. Then I need to find the game itself. There we go. I think this is the official site. 1 second, everybody. I'll check chat. I just need to see something. Riot Games, so it's not either. So we might still be safe. I might have jumped the gun on that. I thought this was them, and it's not. That is my bad. I do not see their name on this anywhere. Let me go to the full site. I can't show you guys this, but I'm just want to make sure I don't make a mistake. Patch notes. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it's Riot. Riot Games. Okay, we're good. We are good. So when that comes out, we're going to do that on the console too. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to check something really important. It's an example or not, but people beat me to the point. Oh, well, at least somebody did it. I meant you spend a lot of money on skins just to realize they made another version of the game, rendering all the crap you bought useless. That's true too. That's true too. There's always Liberty Prime. At Ardnot on the 12, would you like to fight my good boy Cerberus? On the 12? On the 12? Is that for like midnight? I mean, I'll fight Cerberus, but you mean on the 12th? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'll fight Cerberus on the 12th because that part of the update is awesome. There's a bunch of good balancing updates coming. That part I'm fine with. Ardnot, the Jin Emperor, challenged me to a duel. He's a Saima. You should beat him up. If you're a Liu Bei, you should definitely fight him and show him what for. But yeah, we're going to be good with League of Legends. I was making sure it wasn't associated because for some reason my brain got it confused with Heroes of the Storm, which is Blizzard. It got it confused with Heroes of the Storm, so we're good. When it comes, because I heard through the grapevine, finally, at some point, there's no confirmed date still, of course, but it's not, my money's like next year. My money's on like, it's going to be like next year, so. So now around next year, I would imagine, probably the end of next year, maybe the middle, if we're lucky. I'm pretty sure we're going to get to see LOL start trying to make a debut on console. Maybe it's going to wait till PS5. I did kind of say that, and it's kind of funny. I mentioned that in a stream not too long ago about when we were talking about high-res and the skins and how, no offense, how somewhat they did of a job on them as far as the RWBY skins. I mentioned that it has gotten to the point that high-res needs competition. High-res needs somebody in the water with them to keep them on their toes and keep them working really, really, really hard. And I'm not saying they're not, once again, I want this to be really understood. I'm not saying they're not good developers, that their game is bad. It's still fun to play sometimes. I do think there's a lot of things that could be improved as a game for both your ranked and your casual. They improved a lot of things for the ranked side, but now I think they need to go on to the casual side and do a lot of changes there so we don't get raffle stomped by people who've been playing this game for years and we haven't. Because not everyone plays Smite every single day of their lives, 24 hours of the day. This is an overstatement, even for the people who do it all the time. But to give you an example of what you'd be going up against, even in casual. It's been happening to us all this time during the event, which that's another thing. Why there should be better regulations for the casuals to try to keep us against each other who play casually somehow, is because during events like this, all the sweats, all the clans, all the people who play constantly get on the casual, not on ranked, just so they can get the special event rewards. And that causes a lot of people like me and other people like Gaming Prime, my friend Shadowscar, tons of people that don't play the game 24/7. To not really have fun because we're fighting people who are trying to sweat like they're playing an MLG tournament match, and the next match wins them $10,000. It's like it gets old. And I have to say, sadly, right now, LOL does a better job at keeping that from happening. There is a division rank even in casual from what I know. Whether we'll have that on console version, I don't know. When we first get it. But let me go back and read chat. Hopefully I can get a PC next month so I can challenge you on Mordhau. Although that would be dope. Yeah, you get a PC, James, I'm going to fight you on Mordhau. It'd be good training for both of us. And also, hello, Envoy. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, I sent it, I forgot how to spell his name. But he's, Guan Yu, you're good. Yeah, Guan Yu. Oh, you sent Guan Yu to fight Simon Yi? Goodbye, Simon Yi. Because since Guan Yu should be dead by now, but because you're doing an alternate history, that's not going to be a fair fight at all. Simon Yi's going to get destroyed. I'm playing Japanese version of that mod, and I pledged an allegiance to the Oda. Ooh, Nobunaga. Can you tell I play a lot of Three Kingdoms and technically also Samurai Warriors on the other side for the hack and slash families? Excuse me, I had to take a drink there. Alright, let me see what Sealy said. Warning. Once we get in Iceborne, you have to weave literally most of the monster's attacks, or they will combo you and destroy you. Valkana is a nightmare. Every monster you fight have to analyze. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Silly. The moveset, which in itself is very hard since the monsters in Iceborne are more random and sporadic as well. I noticed that even in the beta. The Wyvern was everywhere. Simon Yi was knocked unconscious. Oh, man. Excuse me, everybody. I wasn't expecting the burp. Sorry about that. Alright. But, yeah, I'll definitely have to watch out. That Ravens is sitting right next to me. Oh, nice. By the way, Artnott, I bought all the Halloween captains on World of Warships, and I've almost got every German captain. Darn you, James. I mean, I don't know. Mom said we might be able to pick up. I'm only going to get one if I do. I'm not going to try to get them all. I was going to get 2 of them, but no, that's too expensive. I'll just go for Hyde, the one I want the most. Because Hyde will make my battleship guns rotate like they're made out of paper. So, yeah. I don't have that much longer, though. Isn't it till the 5th? Yeah, I think it's till the 5th. I hope it's still the 5th. That wife's on my desktop. Ah! So you're just sitting there watching her play the Lee Bay version. Bartholomew, hello! Hey, man, how's it going? Doing good, man. Bro, how about you, bro? How about you? Welcome. Welcome. Good thing I got a $2K gaming PC. But why? Wait, I don't know how to take that. That could be taken many ways, Raven. It could be taken many ways. It could be taken as you don't trust your wife with your PC, or that she likes to play extremely highfalutin games constantly. It's like, I want to play like GTA max graphics or something like that, or Red Dead, or I'm trying to think of the most epic game out right now with ray tracing in it and stuff like that. Like the top of the top. By the way, if you don't know what ray tracing is, it's a new thing. It's actually pretty dope, but there's not many computers who can handle it. It's pretty insane. Hint, mine is not one. His desktop costs $5K. He said $2K. Oh, wait, I'm confused. All good, buddy. Up late and saw you were doing your thing. Yeah, that's... Although it's not too late for me yet. I did an early day today because I want to say right now, this is something else I want to give an announcement to real quick. Portable computers. Ah. So, laptops. You said portable computers. I'm pretty sure those are laptops. Just messing with you, bro. But, yeah. What was I going to say? But, yeah, I've got an announcement. This week's going to be a little slower than normal because I've got an important thing I've got to do on Tuesday. It's kind of a thing, a personal thing for right now. Plus, I don't really want to mention it right now because it's not really kosher at the moment. But definitely going to be doing something awesome on Tuesday. I'm really excited about it. Also, really terrified because I'm not used to doing these kinds of things. It's a speech, like public speaking type thing that I'm going to be doing in real life, not on YouTube. That's going to be fun, and so I'm going to be taking tomorrow very light. So the only thing we're going to be doing tomorrow on Monday is, she's playing Mordhau. Yeah, solving the world's problems. Yeah, no, not really. We're just helping out. Just helping out, though. I'm definitely not solving the world's problems. I'm not that good. But maybe one day. But definitely something that will help other people out, help me out, get my confidence up, help me get better around larger groups of people. You know, stuff that I want to do naturally in the future anyways. So, this is good training for me to help me grow and get better at what I want to do. And it'll help us as a YouTube as well, because it'll help me in the long run when we start doing charity events in the future, how to handle myself better in those kind of situations. Because those are more serious streams when we do those. Most of the time I'm just messing around, but when we do actually do one that's a charity stream, that's when you'll see me. I'll still be my happy, cheerful self, and all that. But I'll also be a lot more attentive to make sure we stay on track. Because I have ADHD, I get distracted. So yeah. By the way, are we waiting next week for Minecraft? Yeah, you don't have to, James. That's what I told you earlier. I was telling you if you wanted to go ahead and go do Minecraft when we went to do Monster Hunter. But you did Monster Hunter instead. But that's up to you, bro. If you want to go ahead and do one, if it's not too late for you, it is late. It is kind of like late for you now. But yeah, I was letting you know. That's what I was telling you earlier. Just in case you wanted to do Minecraft today, you killed Stu. Because since it was your world anyways, you could have still done a stream for your channel so you don't get behind. I'm already behind, so that will have to wait for me until next week. But yeah, it'll have to. For me, it's going to wait till next week because I won't have time tonight. By the time we get done with this, it's probably going to be 9:30. Good luck with that, man. You're a total inspiration, so just be you and you'll be great. That's what I'm going to try to do. That's why I'm going to be taking it easy because I need my rest. That's the one thing I do want to make sure I have, that I'm not tired, I'm not exhausted, I'm not sleepy, because I don't need to be. So, tomorrow is going to be very lighthearted on streams. What we will probably do tomorrow, we'll probably just do Frostpunk tomorrow by itself instead of anything big, because we do, because do keep in mind, 3 days after that, Death Stranding comes out. So, this is going to be a big week for me. This is going to be a very big week for me. So, yeah. Oh, man, I can't wait. I'm excited for this week. This is going to be a really awesome week. I'm going to get to do that. And then Death Stranding on the 8th. I think, yeah. Thank you, Bartholomew. The Frostpunk civilians will not survive. They are billions. They won't survive me being their mayor. Much less they are billions. Adjust monocle and twiddles mustache. It's like, yes. Oh man, I wish I had the ability to like superimpose stuff during live streams. you see a top hat, and I just all of a sudden have a pipe sticking out of my mouth. I'm like, yes, yes. I hate being stuck on 99 subscribers. No, James, it's okay. I was there. You get stuck there for quite a while. Trust me, 99's excuse me. I know we'll do the PG version. 99's a B. Okay? 99 is a pain to get past. I'm gonna let you know that now, James. It takes a while to solidify yourself past 100. When I got to 99, I sat there for I think it was like a whole month, if not more. Because it's a weird number, and because you're not big yet, but you're not small anymore. You're not small. So, but oh yeah, that's true. I agree with you, Bone Singer. The people from Frostpunk, they're too picky. They'd never survive They Are Billions with how picky they are. But they also won't survive with me as their mayor. I forgot to sub to James. Wow, Sealy. Wow. Oh, there it is. There you go, James. Now it's 100. No, I'm just kidding, Sealy. But thank you, Sealy. Good job. See, now it's 100, James. Now you just need to get past that so you can make sure it stays there. Oh, James went, seal. ... Whoops. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll be doing Frostpunk. I'm gonna blow your stuff up, Seal. Oh, no. Oh, no. James is mad. He's like, that's it. I'm putting TNT in the box. Oh, no. I bamboozle again next week. Haha. Yeah, but I mean, Sealy, your stuff is in a box inside the fortress where James can easily get to it. He's the one that put it in there besides me. But, I wouldn't test that swagger. How can you do this? You ooh. Oh no, the ooh language is starting. Ooh. Mine's very high pitched, by the way. That's my version of it. Because I'll never be able to do the actual female Japanese anime. Woo! Oh, man. Crazy. How can you do this? Do this? Oh, man. Oh, no, I conquered Kyoto. That's poor Kyoto. James, you killed me. Why did you think I didn't know? Hey, man, it doesn't matter. You still need to support Sealy. Touche. James is like, touche. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, man. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else I wanted to tell you guys tonight. Oh, yeah, the upcoming games. So, for sure, as I was saying in Monster Hunter earlier, Iceborne, that'll either be next week or 2 weeks from now. Actually, 2 weeks from now. Or, if I can get both, I'll get it and the main one. But next week, Civilization gets added to the docket, PC side for our channel, because I would get it on console, but since I'm getting Death Stranding, that just seems way too much for a Monday and Wednesday. So we're gonna put that on PC, because there's not much I have new or really up there and people know and enjoy equally right now on PC that everyone hasn't seen a million times already. Civ has technically been out for a while, but because there's new DLCs for it constantly coming out, and I don't know, Civ just for some reason never dies and everyone always wants to watch it, so we're gonna put that on there next week. And then of course 2 weeks, I've waited 2 months for this or not. We still gotta do the base game, Sealy. It's fine. Next week we get that you don't go by quicker than you think. Because next week we still have to beat Xenogevia. Once we beat Xenogevia, you do realize that that's going to be that weekend. We're not even going to be able to play Iceborne next weekend anyways, because Xenogevia still hasn't been beaten. So we got to beat him next weekend. So it'll work out anyways, even if I can't get it this coming Wednesday. And Civ, because Civ is more important right now. Sorry to say, Sealy. But Civ right now is the bigger choice. But then the week after that, I can spring for, if things don't work out, I can spring for the rest. Because that'll be 2 weeks. In Darth Vader voice, no! It'll be fine, Sealy. It'll be fine. We'll still gotta kill Xenogevia and stuff, so it's fine. I love how you went zeros and actual O's. But welcome everybody. Hello. We literally became 3 kingdoms. Ardnot, want to know the results of our Warhammer 2 campaign? We literally became 3 kingdoms. Nice. That's awesome. Where'd I Bone Singer? I can get Warlock to sub to you. That's true too. Yeah, I mean, if he tell him to check out James's channel. My Serb will destroy your cuckoo seal. I wait on the 12th. It will be fine. Fine, they said. Me 2 weeks later, dead. You're fine, Sealy. Seal, wait on the 12th. My Cerberus will beat your cuckoo. I think you're still might be overstretching there a little bit, James, but we'll see. We shall see. Chaos to the north, Lokir to the east, and the Skaven to the south. The Skaven were woo? Question mark? Okay. Lokir was basically Cao Cao, and somehow Chaos ended up as Liu Bei. Okay, that's weirder. That's weirder. Chaos ended up as Shu. It's like, This is just by map, by the way. This isn't actual orientation. This is just by map orientation of what you just told me. Because usually, Shu is in the north. Cao Cao's kind of in the east. He's like middle of the country to the east. He's technically central, but there's not really a central part of the map in Warhammer, so that's the closest thing. And then the Skaven were woo. I think Lokir is the only one that that made sense, because I could see Lokir as Wei, because they were known for naval capabilities anyways, so they would have boats. So that kind of worked out. Sorry, Ardnot had to conquer the north. So obviously you were playing. Wait, you were playing as Lokir? I'm surprised Bone Singer wasn't. Who conquered the north? The Skaven? Who? What happened? Were you Chaos Raven? So you just turned into Liu Bei. Could you imagine Liu Bei if he was worshipping Chaos? That'd be so weird. He becomes the new Archaon? Confused? Question mark. It's like, for peace! Chaos. Chaos conquered the north. Okay, so yeah, so he became... He became Liu Bei. Could you, like... I could also imagine something equally as funny that it's not really Liu Bei. Archaon just painted his armor color green. And now he's like, I'm Liu Bei. But he's totally lying to you. While his flaming sword is sitting next to his head, ready to cut you into slithers. The Skaven became Wu. That one's weird too, considering Wu does have a decent amount of cavalry. That's a little odd. Something that has no cavalry whatsoever became the Southholder. This is, once again, comparing it to where the kingdoms sit in Three Kingdoms. This has nothing to do with their stats or anything. Technically, I know who each one of them would be in that scenario, stat-wise. Some of them would still be the same. Like, Lokir, actually, I do believe would be Cao Cao. Just because of the boats. And Cao Cao had a big navy as well. So, and he was all about tactics and crazy. He didn't give a darn. Whatever works. Whatever we need to do, men. Trick the opponents, whatever. Just to let you know, I have 2 strong heroes in Archaon party. Nice. That's kind of scary. A 3 hero set up for an Archaon. I used to do that for him, because that really makes it hard to beat that army in general. Just because there's 3 heroes and they're all Chaos Lords. If you make them all melee Chaos Lords and you have them fight next to each other, it's like watching the actual 3 brothers, which works out for you, I guess, in that case. That would, which is, oof, still at war. Dang. Well, I mean, Chaos is always at war. We basically wrote our lore and RP. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, my back. Sorry about that, everybody. I gotta stretch. Sorry, I had to get that. Con! And also con! Stalemate! No, but... Yeah, I have to stretch, so my back's hurting me a little bit. I don't know why. It does this every now and then. I think I sleep on it wrong or something, and then it just hurts for quite a while, and it's just like... It's not that bad right now. It's just... It just feels that way sometimes. Look, the camera's there. What was I looking at? I'm like... Who do you think is gonna win? James went the dwarves. We have a butt ton of armies. It really depends on who Lokir's got with him. What rat are we talking about? Which Skaven? Are we talking about Science Boy himself? It controls all of the South? Bone Singer's like, sorry James, I already killed them. The dwarves are no more. But yeah, are we talking about the Science Claw himself? If we're talking about the Science Claw, that changes a lot. I don't really know. That's a big, nasty 3 people to be left on the map. All the Rat Lord. Oh, so the Confederate. Oh. So Warlock confederated them. Oh. Ooh. What about Lokir? Bone Singer, do you have all your Dark Elf friends with you? Or is it just Lokir? Warlock got them all. That's terrifying. He's got all 3 of the big boy ones. Science Claw. I call him Science Claw now because I love it. Oh, so you have all the Dark Elves too. Okay, And there's actually more Dark Elves than there are Chaos Lords, and there's also more rats than there are Chaos Lords. I don't know if this looks good for you. I mean, you united Chaos Raven, but You don't have. If we're, do you have extra lords that aren't normally in the base game? Because I'm assuming y'all are running the mod. If you are, see now I don't know who's gonna win at this point. That sounds like a fight that nobody wins. Everybody dies. Got some demons. Some demons. I still don't know though, but that's a lot of legendary lords that they're working with versus what you have, unless you get extras. Been nuked 4 times. Yeah, that's what happens when you have that many rats living nearby and one of them knows how to build rat nukes. Oof, 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 oof. Oofity doofity oofity doofity. Oof, oof, oof. I've been nuked 9 times. Yeah, he knows that he doesn't want to have to fight Chaos. He's trying to whittle you down because he knows Chaos is going to be the biggest issue for the rats. Because that's a lot of damage. And this time I mean it. And it's not just a meme. That's a lot of damage. And those rats, even at high level upgrades, are going to still get killed real quick. Especially by Chosen and Demons. Whew! That's one of those fights that's like, whoa, he's going to need to use his lords really well. He's going to, and his Rattling Gunners. Those are going to be important no matter who has them. Chaos corrupted all his settlements. So he's fighting Raven because he's having a Chaos issue. He needs to build what's it called if he wants to get rid of that. I forgot what I don't remember the name of what you need for the rats to get rid of it, but I know what it is. Yo, Sneaky Plays! Welcome to the vlog, bro. What's up, bro? The entire map is corrupted. The entire map. Dang, Raven, you've been busy. It's like chaos, 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 chaos. Just puts it on the ground beneath a rock. Wow, how you been? Yeah, I've been doing good, bro. What's up with you, man? I've been doing good. It auto-corrected you. Wow, you been? You mean World of Warcraft by Ben? No, we don't mention that game. No, I'm just kidding. Not anymore. It's sad. No, but I've been doing good. No, you good. You good, Sneaky Plays. I just like messing around, bro. Now, you good. Welcome, welcome. I've been doing good. Things have been a little slow on the channel, but we're about to get caught back up. We've got Death Stranding coming up, and we've got Civilization coming up. So, yeah. Soon. It's doing pretty good, actually. See why he's targeting me? Yeah, I understand it now. At Ardna, how to stop my mate from snoring. I do not condone this whatsoever, but put a pillow over his head and then squeeze. I'm just kidding. Or that Sneaky says slap him. That's less horrible. I really like your Christmas tree. Yeah, it's always gonna be there. I'm actually about to give it a fresh coat of lights soon. You're gonna see it get a lot nicer. I got some more stuff for it soon that's gonna make it pop a little bit more and look nicer. Yeah, I said the word pop. Cheetos in his nostrils force him to breathe through his mouth. All these are hilarious. All level 40 lords. Oh my. This is gonna be when that fight happens, can somebody record that? That's gonna be like one of those the end of the game campaign missions. But it's gonna be way larger. I wanna see this battle. Somebody record this. The more louder he's turning, the more into a bore. I mean, yeah, that's usually how snoring works. Me and Warlock are outnumbered. How many Chaos Armies does he have? Let's just look over and see. What did I just read? Well, I just came by to say hi and I had to leave. See you, man. Take care. Yeah, alright, you too, Sneaky Plays. Also, shout out to Sneaky Plays, everybody. He's a cool dude. Thanks for joining, bro. As always, man. Thank you. 50, 57. That's only 7 armies extra. I mean, that is a decent amount extra, but kill the 7 armies and then you're even. 7 are in ambush. Oh. Nope, neither of you have that ability. I was going to say one of you is going to need to do something to be able to see the ambushing armies. I would say if one of you was Lizardmen, you could go into channeling and you could see the ambushing armies. But neither of you are anything that can do that. It's a big bush. What? My leg? No, I'm just kidding. Talking about the tree? Or my beard? I gotta trim it out. There's so much I gotta do that could have meant. LOL. Oh boy, that's great. Probably meant my beard. I'm gonna be trimming it soon too as well. That's probably something I'll do this I'll do this week anyways. I'll probably do it tomorrow. No matter of fact, if I can, I'll have to ask my mom if she's... Oh no, she's got her doctor appointment tomorrow. She won't be able to do it tomorrow. Let me see. Let me check what time that's gonna be on my calendar real quick. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Not camera. Get out of there, phone. Come on. My phone is dumb. LOL's crap ambush joke. Oh, it was an ambush joke. That's a big bush. Oh, to hide an entire army? Yeah. If you saw the map, you'd understand. But I get the joke, though. I like that. It wasn't a crap joke. I'm just dumb. LOL. At 2. So if I get up early, if I can't do it tomorrow, if I get up early on that day, on Tuesday, I should be able to still get everything done. If Warlock nukes me again, death is coming for you. Oh, you're gonna send you have to take your armies out of ambush, though. Why did my lighting change, by the way? Did you notice everything got brighter and now I look like I'm half made out of bright light? Big dumb now. You missed how screwed we are. No, I saw it. 50, 57, 7 are ambush. I have 14. Warlock have 18. Combine together. Form a war alliance and destroy the chaos and then destroy each other. That's how it works. The bigger problem is always the first problem. So, join together. How are you feeling about Tuesday? Are not okay, but nervous, totally confident. Totally confident. I mean, okay. I'm confident in one way. In the fact that I'm going to try to have fun with it. And I'm just that way. Because that's just who I am and I try to make everything fun. No matter what I'm doing. That's the best I can. Nervous? Yeah, definitely. But that's just something that's going to come along with this anyways. And it'll get me back on the bandwagon of getting good at public speech again. Because I did actually take a college course in public speaking. It was a small one, but So this will help me get my almost like a refresh course for me to kind of get myself back on that in that groove, so I can be more attentive with things like that later. Because this will help me get out there too. This thing that I'm going to, this will help me get out there to help me share who I am as a person, just share my story, share everything, and then who knows? Who knows what'll come of it? Who knows? That's right now. I'm just looking at it as this is no matter what's gonna happen, it's still a bigger opportunity, and it's gonna be a hell of fun. It's gonna be hella fun. It's basically the 27 armies of Chaos Dragons. I'm gonna go home now. I'm just kidding. It's like I just hear 27 armies of Chaos Dragons. I'm like, where's this horribleness at right now? You show me. Oh man. Yeah, it sounds like you're getting nailed by the true Chaos armies of the actual series. Good stuff, man. I know you'll rock it. I get nervous when presenting too. You just need to remember that everyone there wants to hear what you have to say, and no one is looking to trip you up. Yeah, I know. It's fine too. It's like I said, it'll be all right. I'm good at working with weird situations, anyways, even if things get unusual. I'm just strange. If I wasn't, then I probably wouldn't be a YouTuber, to be honest. I probably wouldn't be able to handle doing this, even. Which I actually do thank goodness for that class I took. Because it did help me a little bit when I did start YouTube. Because it helped me get a little bit used to talking to everyone. Although it's easier this way, because it's to the camera. Even though I know you all you guys are right here in the chat with me. They'll be actually sitting in front of me. But he's still building armies. And also Warlock lost all of his gunners, basically. All of them, worshippers of Jink and Corn. What is that sad song that you play? I need to get remind me in a couple of months. Somebody slap me if I don't have a soundboard in a couple of months. Because I want to be able to play that uncopyrighted sad song music. I would have immediately rolled over here just real slow like doo 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 doo. Oh, because and he's got the Sword of Cain. Once again, just imagine there's a soundboard. Oh man, how did you not get the Sword of Cain before him, Bone Singer? You're closer to it than he is. He starts at the very far east of the map. Yeah, east of the map. How did he get the Sword of Cain? Oh no, he took it from me. Oh, sorry, didn't know that. Who'd you have defending Lokir? Did he hit you with the three Chaos Lords, or the two Chaos Lords fighting with Archaon, didn't he? Lokir had to fight Archaon and two other Chaos warlords, didn't he? Oof. Don't worry, Arnott. I'll get it before you. Alright, James. I see you, bro. All dragons. Oh, he just burned him. Poor Lokir, bro. Poor Lokir. He didn't deserve that. You have great confidence and always come across really sincere. And that's a crowd pleaser. I try my best because I don't like putting on a facade. What you see is what you see. I may not, including the rough around edges moments I have, which I'll count yesterday's video as one of those, when I was kind of ranting a little bit. I will say I did go off on a little bit of a rant. I did go back and see that. But I was kind of upset because, like I said, I am a big RWBY fan. And when I found out what Hi-Rez did with Ruby, I was highly upset. But as from a professional standpoint, everything I did say was accurate, even though I was probably a little too harsh. I will say that and apologize for that right now. But doesn't take away from the fact that it's true. Because the scythe isn't the right shape or any of that. So, and she floats. So, yeah. Oh well. But yeah. I tried my best to try to keep what you see is what you see. The best I can. But thank you for that, Bartholomew. That means a lot to me. Our Kaon had a Chaos Dragon. Oops. And all of my armies are near the border. So he was just whoosh, 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 whoosh. Y'all should have controlled him a lot sooner. A constructive rant, lol. It was. It was constructive, but I probably could have said some things a little bit better. Wholeheartedly, I'm honest about that. I probably could have said some things better, but I did at least keep to the point. I didn't go too far off subject. And I did point out, even though I was upset, some of the things that are good about the RWBY event happening. There are other skins and other things and other patches and other god changes and other things like that that are good and that are really awesome and are needed in Smite. But the RWBY stuff itself was just... I mean, the best way I can put it now I'm in a calm state of mind is extremely, extremely disappointing and very underwhelming. Weiss was perfect, I will say that. Like I said yesterday, just perfect. But everyone else was like, okay. And then, of course, my favorite was just... I will say this, because this isn't me being ranty, this is me being honest. As a person who loves this character, my main character was butchered. Like, Ruby was butchered. Like, Blake is okay. Still don't think she should float, but Blake was okay. Yang was okay. She doesn't use fire rocks at all in the anime whatsoever. She uses fire, explosive, and shotgun abilities. None of that was shown at all in her abilities because they chose Terra instead of Ravana. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I just hope they make at least some changes to Ruby so she at least feels somewhat okay. Like, she needs to walk and not float, and her scythe needs to be straighter than that. Her scythe isn't as curved as Thanatos, the character they made her after. Her scythe is like this way, like it's straight across. And let's say this is the front of the scythe. At this tip, there's the hilt, or where the blade is being held, and where it unfolds and folds out as a scythe. Because there's also a gun right here in the hilt, which is why the entire handle is straight. Because you wouldn't be able to aim it properly if it was going woo, or, oops, I did it wrong. Woo. Now there's a curve in the handle, which makes the angle a little weird, and it looks like Thanatos' scythe just painted to look like a ruby scythe, with like red markings on it, and the red, and also the red part for Ruby's scythe that's on the gun part doesn't go down the whole handle, but they have it going down the whole handle. And it's like, there's so much that's inaccurate about the skin. Because, like I said, she's my favorite out of the entire series. And I can say that she got the worst job out of all 4 skins. She literally is the worst. Even the classic skin isn't much better. But I do want to say, like I said yesterday, but this time better. The models themselves, perfect. They do look like Ruby. They do look like Yang, they do look like Blake, and they do look like Weiss. The models themselves are fantastic. Like, the way they look aesthetically. They are fantastic. Should I begin my Black Crusade? You might as well, Raven. To be honest, at this point, it sounds like you're just delaying the inevitable, and I'm pretty sure Bone Singer probably thinks so, too. We didn't know this would happen. I always assume when I'm fighting a Chaos player, you kill them first. No offense, Raven. I know what Chaos is capable of. They will expand because I play them off when I'm bored and I want someone easy to win with. Chaos is the easiest to expand with the quickest. So you don't want to leave them unchecked for very long. Even when the AI's got them, do not leave them unchecked for very long, or they will become way too OP that you will need a max level army to beat them. Well, at least on hard. On normal, they seem to top off at a certain point and then stop. But if you put it on hard, ooh, I've seen them. I've seen what they can do. But yeah, the last thing I'll say about that, to kind of go back and iterate on that, now it's constructively. Aesthetically, all the models were beautiful. But their animations, their rigging, and their walking and some of them didn't even have a walking animation. Their non-walking animations for some, it feels just slightly like it's like, oh, we're just going to throw this out here and say, this is RWBY. It's not. But that's basically how it is. But I'll show you, but we're going to leave that as it is. I'll show and talk more about that on in a more enlightening light once they come out on the 12th. Once they come out on the 12th and I get the Battle Pass, because I'm going to get the Battle Pass even if I don't like all the skins, so I can show them off to you guys so you can see if you want them or not for yourselves. Because I want everyone who's a fan of the anime to have somewhere to go to see these skins, to see if it's worth their money or not. Because in my opinion, if you're a fan of the anime, in my case I'm just going to get it anyways for y'all's sake, like I said. But if you're a fan of the anime as much as I am, or even more than I am, I don't think there are people like that hardcore of a fan of the series are going to like this. I think they're just going to see it and be like, nah, I'm good, thanks. And it's not going to make them come to Smite. Because that does feel like that's what they wanted. This was a collaboration to bring Smite fans into RWBY and her anime, RWBY, to show Smite fans RWBY anime. And that's also something I didn't think about either, that Hi-Rez I don't think thought about. Because I feel like the characters are being misrepresented here, This is also not giving Hi-Rez. This is also not giving Smite fans a good representation of what the anime is like. Because they have RWBY with a character who is extremely slow. He's one of the slowest assassins in the game. And if you've ever seen the anime, I'll elaborate right now. RWBY is literally, maybe besides Blake, is literally the fastest character in the anime. Maybe besides Blake. Blake might be a little bit faster by a small margin because she's a ninja, but it's not much. The Wood Elves are still alive. Raven's like, we don't talk about them. Ooh, sounds like the Wood Elves touched a nerve there, Raven. Did they spank a little Chaos booty? The Wood Elves are broken for some reason sometimes. Sometimes they just feel OP for no reason. Don't know why. Especially against Chaos, actually. I don't know why. It's like we don't talk about them. But yeah, it's that all in all, it's like I said, until it comes out to give a better showcasing, it just feels like they should have taken more time. I feel like this is an event that should have been pushed back for as long as you needed to make sure it was done perfectly. Instead of just throwing some skins out there, and then no offense, kind of saying they're accurate, but they're not. So, I don't know. He never conquered them. Lost 6 Black Crusades! Woo! All veteran units! Oh yeah, the Wood Elves definitely spanked some Chaos booty. Chaos had a bad day that day. Oh no. Oh no. No, but seriously though, but yeah, we'll leave it at that though, but I guess final thoughts is it could be better, like a lot better. And I hope maybe one day Hi-Rez sees this. It may be too late for this, I don't know. It depends on the companies and what they're willing to do, if they're willing to keep trying, or make some changes. And I'm not saying make any more bigger changes. At this point, we've gotten what we got. The only thing I ask that they change, if they ever see my video, make Ruby Scythe actually look like Ruby Scythe, if you're going to do this with Thanatos in the first place. And also, please make her walk. If you're going to do a total re-rigging, which means rigging new walking animations, please stop her from floating. I kind of understand maybe you're doing this so it's recognizable for Thanatos players, or not Thanatos players, people playing against her. But if you're going to go with the logic that since you gave her to Thanatos just because he had a scythe, even though he fights nothing like her, which, by the way, everybody, that's why he ended up with her. Even though, and he flies, and she's a female, he's a male. And Hi-Rez always said that genderbender skins would always be only flying characters, but that's only with characters you're not going to do total re-riggings with. If you're going to do a total re-rigging, it shouldn't matter what god you pick. Because the model in itself is going to have its own riggings, right? Because, no offense, that's what I was taught this in college. Is when you rig a character, you rig that model itself. So it means that model itself has got its own rig now. A total re-rigging means you're going from the ground up and you're doing new riggings for new things that weren't there before. Namely, it should be meaning a walking animation. Since she is Thanatos, that people should be able to recognize it's got a scythe, that means it's Thanatos, since we went with that logic. But I don't think they will either, Zilly. I don't think nothing's going to change. I think we're always going to have floaty Ruby and floaty Blake. And by the way, at least Blake is somewhat decent, other than I think her alt needs some more attention to the animation and what it looks like, so it incorporates her clones, her shadow clones a little bit better. Even if they don't do anything, just aesthetically they should still be present in her alt with Amaterasu, as that is her skin. But I don't know, you'll all float too. Yep, that's basically what happened. What elves stand? The trees will break before the elves do. They probably will. The Black Crusade begins. In total, over 137 Chaos armies were lost. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. It's just, I don't know. And also, I don't want to make it sound... This is also why I wanted to say this again tonight a little bit. Because I don't want to... Since I did rant a little bit about it the last night and didn't actually say it properly, I don't think. With a professional ease to it. I don't know. I just feel like things like this... And then once again, I want to iterate. Hi-Rez is not bad people. They're awesome people. They're good peoples. It's just sometimes I think their decisions need to be thought through a little bit better. And they need to take their time with it. It's not like Smite is dying. It's not like, no offense, I haven't seen anything confirmed for LOL, so it's not like League of Legends is coming tomorrow. So they still have time. So it's like, it's probably too late for this one, but I'm saying right now, if Hi-Rez does any more collabs with another company that has nothing to do with a combat game, that's an anime or something else, they really do need to take more time next time. They need to do their research. I don't care if they have to have someone sit there and watch the anime 10 times. You have to do that. As a professional company who is trying to represent someone's product and someone's vision to its fans, you have to take your time. Because the fans can be kind of harsh. I'm not harsh. I can be a little upset and rant a little bit. But compared to what I bet they're going to get in their forums from RWBY fans, I'm mild. I'm very mild. I know how anime fans can be. I have friends who are very strong anime fans. We can be obsessive, especially ones who are way stronger than me in their in their opinions of their shows. I'm really scared for Hi-Rez right now, to be honest. Because, also considering what happened to RT with, RWBY is literally their first collab. I know it is, which is fine, but that also means you should take even more time. Especially because of that. You know, if this is their first official collab with another company for character crossover, then that means you need even more time. Because this isn't just some, hey, let's do this, this, and this, and then just throw it out there. You need to take, I would say, the better part of almost a year or more just to make sure you're doing it right. Because, like I said, the backlash from this, sadly, and I don't promote this by any means. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the anime fans just don't care and just won't play Smite. And this Hi-Rez just won't get what they wanted out of it. But sadly, this also means Rooster Teeth won't get what they needed out of this either. Because it's supposed to be a collab where both are going to get a benefit, where both sides of the fans on both spectrums go to both sides and crisscross. Meaning, Smite fans see RWBY and be like, oh, I want to go check this anime out. Some might do that, but not all of them are going to do that. Because they're just going to see those skins as, oh, that's just Thanatos. Because it's not unique feeling enough. It just feels like Thanatos as Ruby in a Ruby cosplay. Shout out to Duke Sloth, by the way, because he made a lot of good points. And he was right about a lot of this and stuff like that as well. But he said it perfectly. All it feels like is a Thanatos in a Ruby cosplay. Not really an actual Ruby re-rigging skin. It should have been treated as if it was a tier 5. They should have been all treated as if they were tier 5 skins. Meaning they got the most attention, they got the most changes, much like how Anubis has a tier 5 where he transforms in from a cultist into some kind of demon dog after so many levels. Or Cuckoo, who can change forms at will into it's like life destruction or something like that. But basically the dark one, the light one, and the earth one. It's like they should have been treated as if they were tier 5 skins. As if they were going to be put in the game as huge tier 5 events like Cuckoo was. And then that's a big deal. And that's where I think, sadly, don't get me wrong, they'll probably, like I said, they will get something out of this deal from both sides, a little bit, somewhere. But here's the thing about what I talk about when I think Hi-Rez really does need to take its time with some of its decisions. If they had waited and did more research instead of trying to force them into, we need a guardian, we need a warrior, we need an assassin, and we need a mage. They shouldn't have done that either. Because this isn't one, they're not from your game. They're not from your reality, they're not from your stuff. You need to respect that they do not adhere to those rules. And technically your own game doesn't really either, no offense. I've seen plenty of team comps that don't even need guardians and still win. You don't always need a perfect this, and this. Most professional teams these days don't even have perfect one of each, because that's not usually what wins in Smite anymore. Because most of the items change everything now. Like Guardians can play like assassins / mages now. It's not really balanced, and you can't really say, oh, we needed all the Ruby team to have balance. In what? In a game that where Cabrakan can play like a Loki? Where you got what? I will say that because that's a good joke. Because it's like, how can you say balance when that is a thing? When Cabrakan can kill you like a Loki, then you can't say, oh, we need one of each. No, you don't. You could have just had assassin, warrior, mage. That would actually be a better comp than what you set up. Because most of the time, that's what you'll see. Either 2 mages, a hunter, a guardian, or a warrior. Warrior's still usually better because warriors can dish it out. And if you're a good player, you don't need as much protection because you dodge attacks better. So you can just whoop, 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 doof, 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 and then they're done. They're just done. And Ravana, even though he got turned into an assassin, used to be a warrior. And still plays like a warrior, even though he's an assassin. So it's once again giving an example of you don't need to lock them into this, we need a guardian, we need this, we need that, we need that. Because most of these characters don't even play how they're supposed to be played anyways, because most of your player base prefers just one-shotting everybody. There are very few proper guardians out there in Smite. There are very few you see who build actual protections or hybridization of protection and power that help their teams. But, oh well, no, Cerberus has always been fine. Actually, that's why he's getting a boost, because he was slightly weaker than the other Guardians. Because he can't hit as hard as the other Guardians can. Yemoja is the same way, which is why Yemoja is getting a boost too, and that I agree with. Those are good changes. Those are changes that make sense, because Cerberus was not winning in a lot of his things. He wasn't really proccing with his team properly unless you were comboing with Cerb using his ult, throwing the enemy team into another ult. He wasn't really effective for team play. But now that they've made these buffs to him, not only will he have more lifesteal from the thing that gives him health, the ability that creates the ghosts, I think, his flamethrower breath is now going to go up by now a certain percentage. So now he'll do more per tick, which is pretty good because that's his bread and butter of supporting his front line. When he's jumping in, taking all that damage, his main thing is flamethrower, shotgun blast, bam, 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 and just let's do as much damage as possible while eating damage for his team. So, and right now he can't really do that, at least not effectively. You either have to go full damage to make him effective, or full tank to be able to tank the damage enough. But now with the buff, but yeah, well, no offense, James, even yours would get destroyed because there's no middle ground. You can't build the middle ground. You have to choose one or the other. That's the problem with Cerberus. He's not situational, he's black and white right now. And that's what they're trying to change. After the 12th, though, you could build him like I build Terra, and he'll destroy them probably. Because he'll have so much damage coming out of my build, because it's a hybrid build that gives me protections and damage at the same time at a good, decent amount for a Guardian, that he'll be able to brawl, set them aflame, shotgun them, and still do... I won't be able to test it until the 12th, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing darn near a good 30 to 50% of a Squishy's health, if not more. We're talking about Squishies, not other true Guardians building protections. We're talking about straight someone who does not have protections of any sort. He'll probably, he might even kill them. You don't know. He might even possibly be able to kill them before they kill him. I don't know about what Sealy said. I don't know about Kook yet. You two will have to have a 1v1, and you'll have to see how that goes. However, Sealy did show me something accidentally or I did see something during the share play earlier when I was watching you guys play Smite about Cuckoo's ult. I did not know. So I know a sneaky little way to dodge it now. I don't know if it works yet, and I don't know how he pulled it off, but it works somehow, and I gotta find out. I gotta go back and figure out who it was. Whoa, what is that? Something on Discord just got messed up. 1 second, guys. I saw that was you that did that, Farseer. I don't know what it just did. 1 second. All I saw was like grayed out bars. Oh, it's a skeleton. This is King Harless, so he can take over Calradria for the butter. For the butter! For the butter! Butter is good. Butter is tasty. LOL. My masterpiece. I saw that. I was wondering what it did. I thought it censored something. I'm like, what the world? So I went in there to see what it was. We played on Arena. Cuckoo had a disadvantage. Serb did not. And I still whooped James. It's still not the 12th, Sealy. Keep that in mind. Serb isn't going to beat Cuckoo at all before the 12th. No offense, James. Serb just doesn't have the hitting power. He's not going to beat Cuckoo quick enough to survive to run away. He's gonna have to wait till the 12th, and then he'll have a better chance at killing you. There's a weakness that I saw in the share play. You didn't use it. It was the enemy team, Kook, when he fired it at, I don't know who did it, if it was you, or if it was, I have to go back and see, and ask Prime, because I can't remember if it was Prime, because he was playing as Fenrir when this happened. I'm pretty sure I witnessed Fenrir leap over the ult's breath, but I think it has to be at a certain angle. He dodged it by jumping over it. And I was like, what? Is that possible? Is that a thing? Does it register that if I actually leap it, it doesn't hit me? I don't know if that's just Fenrir, but that was crazy. Ah, so it does. So there's an invincible frame to it. Ooh. That's not good, Sealy. You should have not told me that. You should have not told me that. You should have not told me that. Oh no. It is time! Because remember, Flower Girl has a leap. Dun dun dun! Ooh. Ooh. Hey, look, Daddy is home. Is here. Guess who's here? Daddy's here. Welcome, bro. Welcome, welcome. I've been known that. Why do you think I go behind walls and ult you? Ha ha, you're funny. I mean, if I still see it coming at me, I mean, it's kind of obvious when you're in your T5 skin. Your ult is the size of Ghidorah. Not really that big, but you get my point. I will see that thing every time unless you're right in front of me. Shotgunning me, you're going to have a better chance. Because then you're like right there and go, whoa! But the further you are away, the easier it is to see. Because that thing is basically like a baby Ghidorah. With only one head. Yeah, Sealy, look at the skeleton masterpiece in Discord, Sealy. Welcome, welcome everybody! Seal, you're dead. But go to the right, Seal. You dodge here, you dodger. No, you don't get it, James. I won't fight him with Flower Girl until the 12th. Trust me. I'm not fighting any of you now that you know that trick until the 12th. Y'all don't get Flower Girl until her flowers get fixed. Then there's no dodging to the right. Neither direction is safe anymore. Perfection. He's like, beautiful skeleton. Or not, I can go SSJ Sweat and use the Polar Vortex Kook. Okay, I mean, that's harder to notice, I will say. But I've played against so many Kooks at this point, because so many people now play your build. That I've learned how to beat Kooks. I've learned Kook's ultimate weakness. Which is why I still don't agree that he's the best. Especially after the 12th. In that skin, Cuckoo ult is ridiculously silent. Oh, that's going to be like, I will say, the one benefit to Ruby's skin right now, by the way. They'll probably fix this real quick because people are going to get mad. Ruby's ult is kind of silent. And it's not supposed to be. There is a wind sound effect. And all it is whoo. That's all you get before you die. That usually when you hear, yeah, that's letting you know Thanatos is coming, because he lets out this huge screech of death that he's coming from the sky to execute you. But Ruby doesn't in hers, from what I saw in the video. She literally just comes down with a whoosh of wind, and you're probably like, whoosh? What's that whoop? You gotta head off, buddy. Good luck with Tuesday, in case I don't catch tomorrow's stream. Alright, Bartholomew, thank you for joining, bro. I hope you have a good night's rest, bro, and I do hope to see you in tomorrow's stream. But if I don't see you, thanks for telling me good luck. I'm definitely gonna do my best, bro. I'm gonna show them the power. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be the crazy me you see right now. Hopefully I won't lock up my words and be like, so, no. But yeah. Alright, now I'm playing the Chaos Dwarves. Cheater. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got an idea. What is it, Sealy? What is your idea, Sealy? The Sealy idea. Idea Sealy. Well, hour and a half. We'll probably start wrapping it up soon. But let's see what's the idea, Sealy? Warlock got the dwarves. So you went Chaos Dwarves? Dang. Yeah, you're welcome, man. And you'll be great. Rooting for you. Laters. Alright, Bartholomew. Laters to you too, bro. Bye. See you at the cafe next week. Watch out for that soup, man. They still haven't fixed it. I have to say it. I have to say it. Because that's like my favorite scene in that entire movie. But laters, bro. After stream, we should hop on Smite with Plant Lady and try to use that. No! Because you know my weakness. You've heard me say what her glitch is. I have a weakness too, technically. Until the 12th. Farseer got the wood elves! He just yelled it to the top of the roof. He's like, wood elves! Yeah, you can tell Raven does not like wood elves. But hear me out. You can't jump out sideways. That's just dodging my ult at that point. No, I'm going to dodge through it. If it does have invincibility frames, then hypothetically it means I should be able to leap through it as long as I do the leap right at the last second. Which I'll probably die a few times before that ever becomes a thing. Before I get good at it. Ardnot, can Cerberus dodge Cuckoo ult? Yes. Hypothetically, if Fenrir can do it, that means any character with a leap who does it at the very last second, right as it hits them, or about to hit them, I do mean there's probably a fraction of a second that you have before it screws up, one way or the other. So, if you time it perfectly, James, yes. Cerberus should also be able to leap through the ult and be able to do what he needs to do, this is why on the 12th, he will be able to kill a Cuckoo if you time the leap properly, because you will have enough damage at that point that you will disintegrate him with your flamethrower. And the shotgun afterwards, if he's not dead. Yikes. James, which dwarf should I eliminate first? James usually does regular dwarves, so probably the Chaos Dwarfs, but good luck with that one. James, Ardnot and me should go in training and try this out. I mean, training is probably not good. We should just do a 2v1. Me and James versus you, and we just start testing you know this is bad if we do this, right, Sealy? You're teaching us how to kill your Cuckoo easier. I hope you know that. And I hope you know I'm never going to teach any of you how to kill Anubis. Oh, man. Oh, man. I know that's really messed up. But you will never learn how to kill the god of death. The immortal shall remain immortal until Hi-Rez kills them himself. Because that's the only person who can kill the immortal, is Hi-Rez themselves. Because then they just debuff him. Oh, man. I'm going to laugh if that happens. I'll be like, dang it, Hi-Rez. They're like, this is what you get for saying RWBY skins are bad. I'd love that. I'd be like, damn, that's cold. Oh man, I want to adapt to people who know how to weave my ult. It will make me less of reliant on my ult. That's true. I will agree with you there. We have trees. They're in the trees. This is one of those moments that since Bone Singer is using the wood elves, that meme makes perfect sense. They're in the trees because they're wood elves. Seal the wrath of Cerberus will kill Cuckoo. Your Cuckoo on the 12th. Oh man. LOL. Oh man. Also, thanks for all the toes up buttons, everybody. Thank you. I didn't realize we actually made it up to 7 tonight. Nice. You missed my comment, Raven said. I have demon cannons. Okay. I just look up, I have demon cannons. So he's going to create... So he's about to be the opposite of, or anti-Smokey the Bear, Bone Singer. So be careful with them cannons. Those are your primary objective when he starts to try to create a forest fire. Like, those are the primary objectives. You're gonna need to kill them cannons, or they're gonna light a lot of forest on fire. And I have bull centaurs. This is why I don't like mods. Because I don't know what to expect. What are those? Literally like they mean, what are those? And orc slaves. Because unless I play the mod, I never know what to expect or give you. I can't give you proper advice. Because I don't know what to expect. What are orc slaves? Chaos dwarves have orc slaves? Half dwarf, half bull? What is the what? My brain is not comprehending what that looks like at all. I just got the weirdest meme looking creature in my head. Dwarf on top, bull on bottom. Are they still short? Please tell me they're still short. They're probably super savage, but please tell me they're short. Please tell me, oh, they're tall. That's not fun. It would have been hilarious to see a bunch of small centaur dwarves. I would have loved that. That would have been hilarious, and also really awesome if they also beat you up. Like, they're still really badass. Their stats are amazing, but they're super short. Oh, man. Then I would have been short team represent. Oh, with an axe. I mean, the Gore Bulls have an axe. They're probably... I'll be willing to bet you that they're being represented or partially used in the programming using the Gore Bulls as a base. Oh, the dislike fairy came by. That sucks. That's alright. Hey James, the dislike fairy is here. Oh man. Sealy just do it and have monstrous charge damage. Oh. Yup. But thank you for all the toes up buttons, everybody. And, well, of course, they have an axe. Of course they're going to be good at melee. James is like, you finally got what I was saying? Y'all just been carrying on a conversation in Discord. I hope y'all know that pops up a notification on my computer every time, LOL. What? Sealy's just like, what? Oh, man. And have monstrous charge damage. They are half bull. It's what I said. Yeah, half bull, half dwarf. That's just like a Gore Bull, but just half bull. All you do is change the top part of the model. Modeling, you can do a lot of things in modeling. That's why when I hear someone say, it's hard, I'm like, it's not really that hard. The hardest part is making the model from scratch. Look, Jane said something, but it retracted it? Did YouTube do that? Or did you do that? I don't know what's going on. No! And half seal, Raven. I don't think they're half seal. James went yeet. Wow. Now I see what I see why YouTube retracted that. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, jeez, James, it's not that serious. I mean, the dislike fairies are annoying, but jeez, James, Jesus, James. It's like whoa, bro, whoa. It's like it's not that serious. Oh man. The Chaos Dwarves are very expensive and very powerful. I am scared now, Sealy said. Sealy's like, I am very scared now. Oh man. But oh man. I did it because I make the word blanked out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to really do it. I mean, YouTube probably still knows somewhat what that is, but it's technically not there. It's like the craziness that now I found out that YouTube demonetizes bleep sounds. What's the point of censoring things then, YouTube? Didn't you tell us you wanted us to censor the cursing and stuff? Well, now we censor it and we still get demonetized. How does that fare? That's the only thing I'm going to say on that one, because we don't have a long enough video to discuss that kind of thing. Because at that point, that is truly a violation of freedom of speech. That's the only thing I'm going to say to that. We'll talk about that in another video, but that's when you demonetize a bleep noise, it's just a beep. It's a noise. It's literally the sound that comes from an alarm clock. There's no words. No kid is going to be able to decipher what that person said. Only an adult would. So, who are we exactly protecting? Adults who don't know how to handle certain words? That's all I'm going to say to that. That's going too far. That's what I'm going to say to that. Because, like I said, that's another video for another time. Because at that point, that's just too much. That's getting to be like, that's almost borderline kind of crazy. Like, kind of cult-like. No offense. That's very borderline of that. When you start doing that kind of stuff. That just seems insane. Especially when YouTubers are trying their bestest when they shouldn't be told how to talk to begin with. Unless they're trying to make a business video or a charity video. When it's just one of their personal videos, they shouldn't be told how to think or how to behave to begin with. Unless they're behaving like a total jackwagon. Like, you know, certain YouTubers. The bad ones we've talked about in previous episodes. It's unless there's a serious, real reason. That's I will even go as far as say that doesn't even sound like this country anymore that I live in. If that kind of thing happens. Because I could have sworn we have a right that says freedom of speech. So, just saying. Because I heard this recently, so. And I found out it was true after looking up some facts on it. It's insane. It's insane. But, back to the Chaos Dwarves. Because, like I said, that's for another video. We'll probably do that in the next video. When we do another serious video, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss the fact that we're getting even less and less freedoms on this platform every day, it feels like. So and I'm not saying you should say, by the way, I want to say this now to make it sound like, so it don't sound like I'm promoting bad stuff either. I'm not saying you should also go every 5 seconds and say a cuss word or a curse word or however you say it. But still, because then at that point, yeah, it is a little much even for me. Even I'm like, now it's getting to be a little much. Because at that point, you're just using, as I've heard it put best from other YouTubers, now you're just doing low-hanging fruit because you can't come up with anything better as a joke. So you're just yelling cuss words. I can understand that. But, like, if it's only every now and then, or it's just something that's part of that natural person's culture, because some people come from areas that just certain words just are natural for them. And, you know, stuff like that. So I'm very afraid of James. You can't possibly do that and do that in less than a minute. James can do anything. Don't test James. Don't encourage it, Farsi. What's going on Discord right now? Should I be concerned? I'm gonna check this out real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna be the what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. 1%. Oh, oof. 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 What did I just see? What did I just see? Oofity, oofity, oof. Why are y'all seeing a different image than I'm seeing? Y'all are seeing Purple City. It looks like someone went in my house and went, woo, purple everywhere. Oh, it's because the screen was darker. Which I'm fine with that. But it's like I got cursed with just pure purple. I see in purple. That'd be kind of awesome. It'd probably get old after a while, though. David Allen's voice wondering. Oh, no. Oh, no, James. Oh, no. Easy, though. Be careful, though, James. They will be looking for it, too. Be careful, James. Because they'll look at you and be like, oh, this James Army West 9 guy, No, but still, seriously. Back to the last thing I want to say about it is just, there is a difference between saying curse words for the sake of saying curse words, just to try and make your channel more interesting, than there is in true using it in a proper fashion according to actual English language, or according to the culture you grew up from or whatever. Because that's basically, and this is no lie, and this is not a short change of what I'm about to say, and this is the last thing I'll say, is that's basically YouTube saying you can't be you and still succeed. You have to be what we say you have to be what we say you should be if you want to be successful on this platform. It is for the channel with you. I love YouTube. Your video game is don't change. We love you. Oh, thank you, Wizard. Thank you. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you. But yeah, I'll never change. I'll always be on YouTube. I'll always be the voice of slight reason, and I said slight reason, and just I'll also try to be the voice of positivity and just keep y'all aware of things so you can protect yourselves and stuff like that, because it does feel like there's more bullcrud than there used to be. You notice I said bullcrud. There's more bullcrud than there used to be. In this country and in the world in general. So it's like, I try to keep y'all aware and try to keep y'all a part of it and what little I know, and help out keep the positivity up, and I don't know, give tips where I can and stuff. Because it's just crazy. Okay, time for questions. Yep, I agree. Raven. I agree with Raven. Oh, I know who Steven is, James. You don't think I know who Trevor is? Trevor... Don't take this the wrong way, but Trevor is my favorite character in GTA 5. I know, you're probably thinking, damn, that means you're a psycho. Because Trevor is insane. But it's just because, how can you be that crazy? I love him as my favorite character because super fair Ardna. Yeah, I try to be the best I can, Wizard. Yeah, I try to be as fair as possible, as straightforward as possible, and stuff like that. Because I want to try to inspire people to come together more. Because the more we come together and work together, the less things like this will happen, and the less big boy companies can get away with crummy things like that. I'm trying to say how we should behave and how we should act according to their at this point, in a way, you could call it beliefs. I don't want to say totally like, it's not really a religious thing, but it does feel like it's being treated as one sometimes, because it feels like the owners of YouTube treat this as like, it's like I said, sometimes it feels a little cultish. Just a little. I'm not saying it is, by the way, no whatsoever, but it does feel that way sometimes when they enforce these strange rules just because they can. Just because, oh, what are you going to do about it? We own the platform. And that's how it feels. And no offense, YouTubers, that's how a lot of YouTubers see it. They don't see it as, oh, we're doing this or we're doing that. No, they see it as they're being attacked. Especially small YouTubers. The more you do, the more we feel like we're not welcome here. That you only want $1 million YouTubers who get you millions every day. Like, and that's not cool. That's not what this platform was built on. And it doesn't need to go in that direction, or it will eventually die off. Because all the big boys who actually carry most of the weight on this platform will get tired of it eventually. Especially as they get bigger and do other things and get involved in bigger careers. They're eventually going to leave, and you're going to lose so much traffic. Because they feel like they're not being treated well. They don't feel like they're being treated as respected employees of your business and company. But yeah. Oh, you did, Farseer? What is the best horror story you came up with in 2 sentences? Wow, 2 sentences. I don't really know. I'm not really good at horror stories. Because I don't get scared very easily, I'm not one of those who gets, even jump scares don't get me very often. It depends on the game. The best I could give you is a 2 sentences worth of a xenomorph or a horror film. Because that's all I really know how to do. But, a regular horror film, I'm not really good with them. That's why I do try to watch the good ones that I know are good or play good games that are horror games. What would 12-year-old you think of how you are now? Now, like, specifically, he'd probably be proud now. He probably wouldn't have been a couple of years ago. But he would probably think I'm where I need to be and also going in the right direction now. I wasn't originally, though. I won't I won't lie about that. Sorry, I coughed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 12-year-old me would be like, hey, you're getting there. You're almost there, bro. You almost got what you had back and more. Because 12-year-old me, believe it or not, was 10 times more powerful than the one you see in this camera. I'm getting there. But we're not there yet. We will be. I'm not technically trying to totally rebuild that version. I'm trying to make a better version. But I'm using it as a template. Because that version of me was technically the best. Not because I was young, but just because back then I had one better situation. I made better choices. And everything like that. Life was a little bit more rough around me back then. My childhood was kind of up and down. It had its really good moments and then its severely nightmarish moments. But comes with comes with the territory. And also, it helped me do what I'm doing now. So, at this point, unlike what most people would say, I wouldn't take any of it back, because what you do will always make you and who you are. So, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Never forget, my bro, you are the best. Oh, thank you, Wizard. Thank you. I try to be, or the best I can be. That's all any of us do, is be the best you can be, and don't worry about what other people think. Have fun, share the love. Don't treat people horribly, like some people do. It's just basic normal stuff that, for some reason, is not very common anymore, which sucks. What's the worst thing your parents caught you doing as a kid? Probably probably the same thing most parents have caught. Bleh. Probably the same thing most parents catch you doing as a kid, especially as a guy. Most likely. More than likely. I'm not going to be specific on what it was, but you can probably guess. I mean, like I said, I did say the same thing that most things get caught for. Yeah, I haven't heard it quite put like that. But good job. in incognito mode. That's the best way to put it, or what Raven said. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Raven, is your health doing fine? He's fine. If real life was a video game, what would be some loading screen tips? Oh God. If it was our real life, guarantee you one of the loading screen tips would literally, because of the big man himself, shout out to Jack, by the way, would just be PMA, positive mental attitude. There's literally, it'd be loading, PMA, positive mental attitude. That would be one of the tips. And then another tip would be probably like, don't stick your hand in the fire. You think I'm joking? That some of these tips would probably be needed. Like, some of these tips are needed. Raven, is your health doing okay? Yeah? Suspect. Raven. Tomorrow is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Wizard! Happy birthday! Nice! Awesome. Happy early birthday, Wizard. I hope you have fun tomorrow on your birthday. Or I hope you at least get to do something with your family or someone you care about or something. A friend, whatever. I hope you have an awesome birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Wizard. Or not. When you fixing to jump on Smite? It's probably here in a few minutes. It's already been 2 hours just about since we started the stream. So I'm probably fixing to call it. How do you start an argument with a few words? I mean, you can start an argument with 2 words. I can't say them because it's YouTube. I mean, most arguments that are easily... wait a minute. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to get this number. I have 19,875 years. Damn. You must be an ancient elf, Wizard. Or maybe a wizard who actually casts a spell on himself. Maybe that's why you call yourself Wizard. I see. Good. I too am really old. I'm not going to say the number. It's embarrassing. It's quite large. No, but no, yeah. There's 2 words you can do that with Bone Singer. They're not appropriate, but they work. I see Wizard as a true whiz times ard. I can start arguing with a question. Want to hear the question? No, James. It's too late for that. Unless the question is for me, And I can answer it, no, James, don't. No. No. If you had to buy 3 items to make the cashier uncomfortable, what would they be? Have you ever been to Spencer's? It depends on what store. That's a really broad question. If you go to Spencer's, half of that store is uncomfortable for the cashier. Oh, man. Oh, God. That one, Sealy, no. You don't buy that at a store, and that's not good. Don't do that, Sealy. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't listen to Sealy. Sealy bad. I mean, you do realize that's all at Spencer's, right, Raven? Every single one of those is at Spencer's, just right in the back. It's the second half of the store. It literally makes 50% of it. The other 50% are like anime, memorabilia, collectibles, shirts, stuff like that. But the other half is very, very, very uncomfortable for any cashier who's new. Oh, man. Yeah, the chat's getting a little bit crazy. Chill out, guys. I gotta curb it a little bit. Also, don't type it out, James. Jesus, I'm surprised YouTube didn't punch you in your face right there. It's like, boosh! Sealy's like, my virgin eyes are burning! Okay, I need to stay away from James. Yeah, James is 10,000. James is level 9,000. I may be odd, but I ain't that odd. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know. Maybe part of that, under certain circumstances. I'm not going to say what. If humans lost the ability to see all colors except one, which color would you want to survive? Ooh. I'm going to clap YouTube booty. Raven says red. You probably will, Sealy. Who knows? James might also have a teleporter. I don't know. So Raven says red. I mean, the obvious answer would probably be purple, right? Because it's my favorite color. But I actually don't think that would be very fun. Because, let me show y'all something real quick in the stream. I'm going to minimize I'm going to bring up Discord to minimize how bright this screen is. And I'm going to give you an example of what that would be like. Except for the blue right here. Ignore that. Technically, there's blue hints everywhere. But this is basically as if your vision always had a purple hue to it. Right here. This is what this looks like. I see in this color all the time. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I think the color I would actually go with... It'd probably actually be white. Like a whitish... No, probably gray. It'd probably be a gray color. Or a pale blue, like James said. Pale blue. Because you don't want a dark color. You don't want purple. You don't want a dark purple. You don't want green, like Sealy said. Because the darker the color, the harder it is for you to see. So if you do like a grayish, very pale blue, you'll still be able to see pretty well. Even though it's only in one spectrum. So you won't be able to make out details of colors. But, but it'll still be not hard on your eyes. A dark color is going to be very hard on your eyes constantly. If I was able to change the color of this video, which I don't think I can, right? Camera tuning? No. Unless there's a color. No. I was trying to see if there was a way, like, color palette. I was trying, so I could, like, maybe alter it or something. James is right back to my signature would be that. You already know what it is. I can't say it once again. A dodo. James is trying to say a dodo. His signature would be a dodo. The dodo bird. Because it's very rare and nobody sees it coming. And that works on many levels considering what he said. Oh man. That's great. The Black Star of Chaos. You missed my question. Let's see. Red, you become a serial killer with a signature. What would your signature be? Oh. This is a weird question, but what would it be? I don't know. I don't think about stuff like that. I'm not like it like the media tries to say and be like, video games causes violence. I don't go around thinking, how should I beat up this guy today? But, if you had a Control F in real life, and it was the first thing you try to find, probably a wife. Sad face. That's sad face. Control F, wife. Oh no, sad face. That's sad face. Not really, but just sad face. The laboratory of Alexandria being burned down. But I didn't shoot the deputy. I shot the hater, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Yeah! That's a good reference. I like that one, Wizard. I like that one. What was the original question? Oh yeah, if I was a serial killer. Such an odd question. You mean, let me see what an example of everyone else said. Where to go? My signature would be the Taurus. You mean like what you leave behind? Yeah, so like a symbol. It would be a lion. Because I'd still be who I am, just evil. Just evil. No. Once was enough. I will find my father who went to get milk 15 years ago. Oh, oof. Oof, big oof. Big oof. And a library. Oh, you meant to say the Library of Alexandria that was burned down. Use my example. Oh no. Oof. Your username is what your superpower is. What would that be for me? Ardnot? What would like, Sealy obviously is water. He is a seal. He is the seal over heaven. He is a heavenly seal of light and water powers. Raven Guard would turn into a space marine, because he's a Raven Guard. Bone Singer would obviously turn into a Bone Singer. James is still James. He'd just be Army James. He'd just become part Army. I don't know what I would be, considering my name is Ardnot. Wizard would obviously be a wizard. He already is. But he would be a real he'd be a real wizard, Harry. But Wizard would be a wizard. An army of James. Hell no. Not an army. James would be in an army suit and have army training all of a sudden. If we're going by what our usernames are, you can't say that, James. It's by your username. Your username isn't James the Dwarf King. Should change it to that, by the way. James the Dwarf King. Oh man. He would be a army. Yeah, he would be a part. He would be an army official, meaning he would be James Army West. He would be from the West, so he'd be actually an American Army James, because it's technically Army West. So that would be us. So he'd actually be an American too. He'd turn into an American Army James. Weird. Don't even know what that would even look like, to be honest. But I don't know what I would be. Because my name is Arknot. Based on a orc language version of the word hard knot. Which means a hard knot to untie because I'm hard to understand because I'm in a wheelchair and I'm slight crazy. And all that goodness. But as a superpower, I keep coming up with things that are nasty in my head because I'm like, no. That's not a superpower. That's deduction. I don't know. I need to watch my... Why? That was a random thing to say, Raven. Why do you need to go there? Hashtag, by the way, there's real stuff. There's normal stuff on that site now. Hashtag, that site is now starting to compete with YouTube. Why? This shouldn't even be a thing. This is how you know YouTube ain't doing too great. When something like that is starting to catch up and doing the same thing YouTube does, it's got other things that aren't safe for work. Site 2. I have a story. Alright, tell me your story, Seeley. I like you now, Raven. Is my son... Oh, yeah. I agree, Wizard. I can't say that legitimately on stream, sadly, because I live here. And, like I said, this country isn't sometimes as loosey-goosey as they make it seem. But I can't say that out loud on the stream, because I'll get in trouble. But I agree with you, Wizard. Wholeheartedly. I can't, like I said, I can't talk about it, but wholeheartedly. That's something I'd have to be a lot bigger to discuss. Those kind of subjects, I'm keeping for when we get to way more subscribers. Me as president, I don't know. I may be kind, but you see what happened to the Frostpunk Society. It's like, this law looks good. Decides to make it legal to put unprotected blades on planes. Not really. I wouldn't do that. That's dumb. I'm just making a dumb example. Oh no, but did that ever happen to me? My brain would explode. I don't know how I would handle that, to be honest. What's something that will always suck no matter how rich you are? 10 million, bro. Yeah. And see, once I get to a number like that, what Wizard said, then definitely want to get there one day. We're definitely going to get there. But when we get to a number closer to that, then I'll be okay. At that point, I'll be professional about it and kind about it. But then we'll talk about subjects like Wizard mentioned in that sentence. Because that is a big issue over where I am. A very big issue that needs to be changed pretty quickly. At this point, I don't care who it is. It's better than what we have. Like, at this point, give me almost anybody. Almost. I said almost. There are still some I don't want. But at this point, there's a lot out there that are coming for 2020 that are still better than what we have. By a long shot. Like, easily. We're not going to say what it is, but, yeah, y'all know what I'm speaking of. But it was One Punch Man was into the... what category would he fit him best? One Shot Man. Instead of One Punch Man, One Shot Man. Instantly one shot and everything happens at once during the, what's happening. All the good stuff happens in one shot. As soon as it goes, pew! We're going to put it that way to be nice. We're trying to keep this family friendly. So, at least as best as we can. So, Angel, because I am allergic to feathers. That was a bad pickup line, Seely. Unless you're talking to a bird lady. Like, unless you're talking. I missed your story? Wait a minute. Where? I watched an episode of season 2. Okay, I just saw that. And I seen a comment under my vid explaining, okay, and how they will get every type of... whatever. Be careful with what videos you watch, Seely, although... always use safety. Always use safety. Protect yourself at all times. Because I'm allergic to feathers. That's my elder. That's your elder? What? I'm confused. I are confused. Let me check Discord real quick. It's like, whoa there, James. Whoa. Yeah, Celia's like, whoa, James. But still, unless you're talking to a bird person, that makes no sense. It's like, do I look like I have feathers? I can imagine that girl like, who are you and what kind of line is that? It's like, bruh, learn. That is not good line. Even I don't have hands, and there's and you can just imagine they're in my face. My palms, both of my palms are like in my face. What was your once in a lifetime moment? Ooh. I hate to put it like this, because this is saying a lot. This is something we'll have to discuss in another video, but I will say it. Hey, Sergeant, Sado? I don't know, Sado? Sorry if I said your name wrong. Welcome. You can't beat family friendly, what I'm hearing. I mean, I can try. You're not really family friendly, but I mean, I can try. But let me go back to, I need to really elaborate on Bone Singer's question real quick. Alright, so this is a big one. I also can't say exactly what. I don't know, people usually use them on me. What? Yeah. I mean, but how, just, you don't have to tell me what they were, because I know how bad some of them can be, because I've heard some. How many have you ever... I'll give a question for you, Bone Singer, while I answer this one. How many times have you been given horrible lines like that? Like, how many times? And give just a rough number, because I imagine it's a lot. Because you'd be surprised the dumb lines you hear. I may not be that suave, but at least I'm not an idiot. 13. That ain't bad. Oh, God. Yeah, those guys are seeing Haley's comment when I was a baby. Farsi, oh, okay. The worst one was that, yeah. Oof. That's the dumbest. Whatever guy thinks that works is an idiot. Also, the only woman that's gonna work on, no offense, is a woman that you probably don't want to be with to begin with, if that line works on her. Because that is the most idiot, chauvinistic, uncaring pickup line you'll ever hear in your life. You, me, there. Who are you think you're telling what to do? Who is this man? Whose man is this? It's like, who goes around doing that? Like, there are no respectable women who are going to respect a man like that, because that man is not a man. He is a tiny teenage boy who never grew up. It's like, geez. But back to the question, though. How useful would you be in a zombie apocalypse? Useless. Well, okay. Two-edged sword to that. Physically, useless. Mentally, extremely useful. Because I can plan, and I know how to kill any type of zombie. I can find out the weakness of a zombie, strategize for our colony, blah, 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 blah. But as far as combat and just surviving the zombie apocalypse because of my handicap, yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Oh, but back to the other question real quick, because that one was easy. My once-in-a-lifetime moment was also a moment that I kind of regret not taking seriously. Because I was young and dumb and scared. And we'll elaborate this on in the future when I have a little bit more strength to talk about this. Because this is a screw-up I made in my past that basically cost me something that now I don't have. And it feels like I'm going to have to wait another who knows how long before that chance comes up again. And it has to do with someone I used to know and really used to care about and used to love. My once in a lifetime moment was someone who actually cared for me, even being in a wheelchair, and I screwed it up. So it's also kind of a sad moment, but it's also a moment that I keep in my mind very deeply so I do not mess it up again. I've seen your There Are Billions playthrough. That's with fake steampunk technology. I'm talking about real life. But that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. That's messed up, Raven. I'll be honest. I'll just toss you into a herd. That's screwed up. That actually wouldn't help, to be honest, Raven. They're not going to eat me for very long. There's not that much to eat. I am super small. I'm basically a chicken nugget to a zombie. So they would probably... It'd be ironic if you tossed me in there and they're like, he's too darn small. Have I ever done that? In my past... maybe once. Maybe. But I don't endorse that, though. But also, welcome, Anthony Digby. Welcome, Anthony. I would be useless. See, Raven even said once. Yeah, usually once is usually the max. Usually most people it's once for that question that Anthony asked. It's usually once. You are now a god. What do followers bring to your altar and shrine? Ooh. 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 Video games! I am the game god. If you want good Call of Duty matches, bring me games. Oh man. That was funny. Blood and skulls. You just turned into corn though, Raven. Why not have them bring you ravens? You know how unique that would be? You must bring me ravens. I would want them all hooked up on the side of my chair. That would be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Just that thought of seeing that in my past, that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious. Fresh dank doodly memes. Yeah, doodly memes. The dank memes. Seely's the dank meme god. He wants all them memes every day. I will be the challenger of gods are not. Bone Singer, you just became Slanesh. Come on, guys. Y'all can do good. Have a good day. You too, Anthony, and thank you. Thank you for joining, bro. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a good one. I'm enjoying tonight. More blood, more money. You're still part blood god. Do better, Raven. Mine at least made sense. James is just uploading pictures now. I'm worried. What are you doing, James? Don't break my Discord. Discord also has rules. At least their rules make sense, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Elmo one is horrible. But accurate. I've seen that picture before of the plane, though. That plane picture isn't old, though. That's funny. It's like Sweet Home Alabama. Wait, Home Alabama. Caroline. White people. Wait, which one? Wait, I don't get that joke. Which one's which? Which one's supposed to be the bad one? Technically, Carolina is not. I don't know about the other one. I don't know about Alabama, but Carolina is not that joke. It's quite the opposite. More PG-18, more favors you have. More PG-18, the more favors you have. James' offerings will be broken Serb builds. LOL. That one's awesome. More skulls, more power. You're just changing it around. Raven, how about this? They have to bring you... I still want them to bring you ravens, but I'm trying to think of something that makes sense for that. Something magical, perhaps, from like some kind of fantasy. Have them bring you ravens and something that has to do with magic, and then you'd be pretty good. Let me explain it, or not. No, don't explain it. I can't do that on YouTube. You can explain it to me later, if you want, when we get on chat, because I am fixing to end this here in a second. We are getting late. It is a late, late night. 'Tis late night. 'Tis late night. What's your best money saving / financial tips and tricks that others should know? One, don't spend your money like I do. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Sweet Caroline is a song, but Neil Diamond in Sweet Home Alabama is also a song. So the meme is, which song do you pick? Oh, that's not too bad. That's not what I thought it meant, to be honest, considering what it looked like. That's fine. But no, back to that question. That's when he's like, what's your best saving and financial tip? Don't spend money like me. No, I'm just kidding. Always make sure you know what you have. Don't overexert yourself. Don't save up for future... No, you don't need future disasters. If you're... Okay, yes, you always want to be prepared. But if you plan for disasters, trust me, that disaster's coming. If you believe that disaster is going to happen for long enough, it's going to be real at some point. So, if you had to create a female equivalent of the movie The Expendables, that's a weird one, and hire a cast of legendary female actresses, who would you cast? Obviously Black Widow from Avengers. Can't remember her name right now for some reason. I'm so bad. I present MasterChef. Oh no. I'll have to check that in a minute. So, yeah. Black Widow's actress would be a good one. Even though she hasn't had... No, I got it. Okay. I know at least two of them for sure. So, Black Widow's actress, technically Ronda Rousey, because she's an actress now. So, she counts. So, Ronda Rousey, Black Widow's actress, Sigourney Weaver as the commander, as the leader. And, let's see, who could I get as Bacchus? Check Discord out now. I will. I'm trying to think of a good female. Oh, no! What's her name from Black Panther? Yeah! The female badass actress that played Black Panther's, like, first guard. The girl with the staff, she was badass. Her is Bacchus. As a female Bacchus. It would be great. You and your crush are the two last people on Earth. What do you do? Repopulate the Earth. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, what else are you gonna... I mean, all we can do is live our lives the best we can if we're the last two. It's gonna be real shitty, though. Excuse my language. Demonetized. But I let it slip finally. And it's too long of a stream and I'm getting tired. But, I mean, you'd live your life, you'd go as long as you can, you'd do your best to try to repopulate and restart things. But, I mean, there's not much you can do in that kind of situation. It's not like you can be like, hey, let's get on Xbox Live. Right, there's no one else but us. Oh, man. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty, Raven. Although, technically, that might be accurate. Because if you do only your genes, it's not going to work. You need other genes. There needs to be other people and other genes. Because if you don't do it perfectly, it's not going to work. Which, that's still nasty, though. You could have said that a little better, but that got the point across. I mean, it's technically true. Because you're going to need enough genetic versatility to be able to repopulate the planet. Because if they're too related, it's not going to work after so many generations. So, yeah. That is part of it. And technically you'll have to do this, sadly, for several generations. Which is going to be horrible. Could you imagine having to be a female in that situation? I would not want to. Like, that would... I'd be like, nope, I'm noping out. Let the human race go extinct. Let the human species die. If I were a woman in that situation, I ain't doing that. I am not going into that bank and filling myself up with that much genetic material. Oh, God. That's just horrible. And Raven's like, mine go first. Oh, God. Hell yeah, I'm gonna raise some kids. James, you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. Now, it's assuming we're all stuck in this situation, what we would do. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I could ask her to do that either. Unless she was willing and she made the suggestion and was gonna take that kind of bullet for human society, because that's a huge bullet to take. I wouldn't even ask. I'd be like, well, we'll just live until we're gone and the human species will just have to deal with it. Oh, man. Yeah, Sealy's like, seals aren't dead, so we'll take over the Earth. I mean, to be honest, that's the realistic thing that would happen. If humans went extinct and the planet was still healthy enough, another species after so many years would just become sentient at some point and just take over the world itself. Who knows? Maybe it'd be cats. Cats are pretty intelligent. Or dolphins. But then the world would have to be... I don't think dolphins would unless the world flooded. Then it would have to be a water world. So then a water species would have to become sentient. But as long as there's land, my money's on... cats. If our society ever just disappears, my money's on cats. Becoming the next sentient species. What's the worst thing you do for $500 million? There isn't one. See, that's something everyone always asks me. That is a question that doesn't work on me. I am one of the few human beings that can legitimately say, I don't care if anyone doesn't believe me, I will not do, especially if it's something bad. If it's something good, then sure. But if it's something bad, I will not do things for money that are bad. Never. I don't care if it sets me for the rest of my existence. I will not do it. Like, ever. A lot of people don't believe this when I say it, but it's true. Like, I dare someone to try me one day. Like, literally say, I'll do this if you do this to some people. I'll tell them, go walk off a bridge. Because I don't take money to hurt people. Or do bad things to people. Or do horrible things. Because it's like, you don't do that. James is like, I'll kill seals. I don't think I'd even kill animals. I don't think I could, because that's just, it's not in me. I'm trying to get us away from that as a society. And help with it, and so I think a lot of people are. So we're trying to get away from that as a society, so... Once seals are gone, what are the great white sharks going to eat? Eat, huh, James? Technically, great whites also eat whales to a certain extent. Small whales, like killer whales and stuff. And other animals that are like dolphins. Although dolphins are hard because dolphins can fight back because they're smart as hell. They're like bullets underwater. They just ram you with their nose. Boom! Boom! It's like, ah! The shark's like, what's happening? You will effectively create a more global starvation. I mean, let's say the world flooded, hypothetically, Sealy. Seals wouldn't survive anyways. They do need air every now and then. They're not totally aquatic animals. They do need land. So technically, they wouldn't survive a flooded world either. That's why I say the dolphins would be... In an aquatic situation, dolphins would take over as superior creatures. Because there would be no humans to kill them. And they would be able to repopulate. And they would be smarter than most of the animals in the ocean. Imagine that you see an alien in your house after getting lunch. What do you ask? I ask, can I go with you? No, I'm just kidding. No. I'd probably ask him like, so bro, you want to chill? No, seriously, that one's actually serious. If he's not trying to kill me, if that alien is not trying to actively kill me, me and that alien gonna have a chill day. We're gonna sit and chill, get to know each other, find out what our planets are like. Find out what our planets are like from each other, exchange cultural ideas, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you know, who knows? Who knows? I would definitely chill with that alien if I could. If it wasn't trying to kill me. Make me a space marine. It depends on what alien though, Raven. We didn't say a human alien. What if it's just an alien that looks like a Tau? But not a Tau. Because that would be bad. Because then he'd just try to capture me. And make me his slave. It's bad. So bad. The Tower's so bad. Even though they're supposed to be the closest thing to good guys, they're still so bad. What are some examples of characters in video games that are weaker than they've presented? What? Hold on. What are some examples of characters in video games that are weaker than they are presented when they actually get control of them? Dante. Instantly Dante. If you have ever seen what he is actually capable of when he is not playing and you're not controlling him in any of the game's cutscenes, you're like, I can't do that. Why can't I do that? So, Dante. I will ask that alien, what's the purpose of life? And are we... No, he wouldn't answer that, Sealy. See, that's what most people would say, but more than likely that alien doesn't even know either, and that's something people assume. Oh, because it's from space, it knows what life means? No. If it's a physical being like you, it's probably on its own journey just further along, and is like, hey, I don't know, bro. I'm just here too. But not like that, but you know what I mean. I'm getting kind of tired. We're going to have to end this in a second. But one more good question. One more good question. Good. I'm loving these questions tonight. Give me another one. And Virgil, by the way. Dante and Virgil. Even though you've only controlled Virgil in one game. Last question. How much would you pay a hacker threatening to release your browsing history to your friends and family? Considering I don't care, none. Because my browsing history, other than some things that are from sites we've mentioned before or in the chat, other than that, my browsing history doesn't have anything that I care about in it. Hell, most of the time I'm not even in incognito mode. Actually, I don't even most of the time. Here's a unusual tip for you guys. I don't even do that on my computer. It's too risky. I would end up giving my streaming computer a virus, and I don't want that. So I do it on the PlayStation. Because I found out it's possible on the PlayStation. It actually works. So yeah, I don't take risks with my computer, not anymore. I did that with my Alienware laptop once upon a time, regretted it ever since. And now that I have another computer on that same level, if not better than that laptop, actually it's better than that laptop. Yeah, no. I'm not taking no risks with this thing ever. It's going to only go to places that I know are secure. Or at least secure enough that my virus scanner will be like, I'm getting that. It's okay. I got it. I got you, bro. And anything beyond that, I'll take it from maintenance to a professional and have them fix it. Which I do need to get it checked out sometime later this month. So, just to make sure she's doing okay. She has been showing some unusual quirks that I don't know what's causing it on my computer, so... so I don't know what's causing it, because I've been having some unusual lag issues in certain things. I don't know what it is, so I probably do need to get her. It's already been, what, a couple of months now? Time has been flying a lot faster than I think. So it's due for some kind of checkup already. Because it's new and it's being broken in, and it's technically not top of the line, so I'm putting it through a lot. So it might be getting overstressed a little. So I will have to check it out, get it checked every now and then. I'm not going to do it till later this month, because right now it doesn't seem to have any real problems that can't be fixed that I can't fix so far. But I am still sometime this month gonna go take it to the computer doctor. Not literally, that's not what it's called. I'm just a doctor for a computer. And get it checked out. Make sure it's not sick or something. Or semi-damaged in some way because I'm overworking it a lot. Who knows? But it's good. It's doing good right now. It doesn't seem to be over. The one good sign I'll say is, except for when I'm running a game in OBS like Warhammer or something, that's when I start to hear the fans a little bit because it starts to get a little loud, but not nowhere near compared to what this thing I'm looking at right now, the PS4, does, as you've heard in some games. This thing sounds like a jet. But my computer, you might hear a little bit of it in the stream, but I doubt it because it's beneath the desk and the fans are very light sounding. They don't sound like the fans in the PlayStation. They sound very soft, even when they're running at quite a high level. So, hundreds of tabs with some sick stuff. I can only imagine. Bone Singer, wait, what? The Raven's like, wait, what do you mean? Elder's like, don't worry about it. No, but I can only imagine. No, I'm just kidding. I don't feel bad. We all have those moments. We all have those moments. If you're a guy. Read the rest. I've seen Raven. I've seen Raven's browser history. Mine is worse. I have problems. Woo. Okay, I don't really want. I mean, that's kind of. Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't tell me anyways. It's YouTube. We couldn't talk about that anyways. That's one of those things you talk about, like around a fire at a campsite and chill out with your friends, and you have a few brews. Let's jump on Smite. Yeah, I think it's time to end it. My eyeball's starting to hurt too. But I think we're gonna end it here. SSO, I would pay more than Raven. I mean, hey, that's fine. I mean, it's like it doesn't bother me. Everyone has those moments, like I said. Wait, what? Silly, why are you so confused? What did I miss? Wait, how, what, excuse, how, when, wait, how, when, what, excuse me, what, when, how? Wait, why would you have it worse? He must be talking. Ah. The stuff you would see a psychopath watch. I mean, hey, like I said, we all have those moments. I think you're letting your dark elf come out too much. That you know that ability in Warhammer, you're letting your murderous intent come out too much. That's funny. Ow, is my brain growing and moving in a tumor way? Because, Sealy, there are ways. No, but still. That's funny. And a Slanesh boat. And a Slanesh boat. There's one. The fact that exists scares me. There shouldn't be. Oh, God. Who I never want to meet that man. That man is nasty. Guaranteed. And wait, wouldn't that just be... Nah, that's a horrible joke. I stopped myself. That was going to be a good one, but then I stopped myself realizing, that's not in good taste. So we'll leave that one be. We'll leave that one be, and we'll end it there before I put my foot in my mouth, literally. We'll leave that one be. Because that one touched some chords that... I got a good one in my head, but didn't realize, no, that's too low-hanging fruit. Nope. It's like I said, I don't like jokes like that, and then I realized, that's too close to that kind of joke. You thought James was bad, I'm worse. I don't think anybody's worse than James. Seriously, Bone Singer. I don't think so. I think James secretly plots to take over the world. Oh, man. But, alright, everybody. I'm going to end it here before it gets crazier. It gets getting late at night. I need to keep my distance. Okay, Farsinger, I need to keep my distance from you now. No, Raven's like, wait, what? That is why I fear James. I would. Bone Singer's like, I would. She's holding a knife. See this? She's like, mess with me again. Hey, who's challenging me? Bone Singer says she is, James. She says she's crazier than you. and more out there. And more not safe for work. She says not safe for work. She says her NSFW is worse than yours. Yeah, okay, you want to see my other side. Don't put that in Discord. Fight! No, don't put that in Discord. If you're gonna do that, you need to send a private message to James and show him your true powers. Like, send that directly to James. Don't put that in the Discord. That is very not appropriate for Discord. But, if you are going to test your mettle against James, definitely do it in a private message. I respect a challenger, but you're not compatible, so I pass. What do you mean, James? I'm pretty sure she's as bad as you when it comes to not safe for work. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Mega oof. But, alright, I'm gonna end it here, LOL. Oh, man. But I hope let me turn around and talk to everybody at the camera now. I hope everyone's had fun. I need Warlock for this. Oh, man. That's great. But, I'm so tired now. Alright, I'm gonna get off here, guys, so I can get on some Smite and play around for a little bit. I'm not gonna get on there for very long, because I do want to play some Mordhau tonight. So, before I go to bed. and try to practice a little bit more. So we can stream it Tuesday afternoon. That's the only thing we'll be streaming this Tuesday because actually I'll have to see. It's either going to be that or we will do Cetra. Whichever y'all prefer. I'll ask you when we start. I'll actually start on my desktop. I don't normally do that, but I'll actually start on my desktop and we'll have a hey do whatever we want day on Tuesday because that's the big day where I have my speech. So I'm going to be kind of tired that day. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to do Warhammer anyways on that day because I'm going to be tired. I'd rather just get chopped to bits. I've been here for 30 minutes, Warlock says. I just realized that. And he says, I have seen things. Power and already a war brewing. Oh, man. But, that was good. This has been a good one tonight. I think I do. I can't help it. I enjoy these vlogs so much. We get to have so much fun just doing this. Arnott, want to hear some of the sick stuff she used to do? No. I told you can't say that in YouTube, Warlock. No. That's something that has to be saved for a personal message. You have to either send me a personal Discord message. Don't put it in the community. Because that's... If it's not safe for work, I can't have it in the community. Because that's for everybody. Not everybody needs to see certain things. And there's some younger people in the community as well. So, if it's anything like that, it's going to have to be... it'll have to be in a private message to me. Okay, because it's pretty bad. That's why I said you can't do that on YouTube. I can only imagine. That's why I said don't explain it. Not on the YouTube chat. That's nah. Nah. No. No. It's like that anime character from The Sky of Life. No. When you make her do a certain ability. And I think Farseer was going through a phase. It happens. Like I said, I've had those too. Like I said, there's some stuff in my past I haven't talked about. Things that have happened to me and certain things that we're gonna eventually talk about in the stream. It'll be a while before we do that because it's a very big subject. But let's just say there are some things from even my past that I can relate to being in certain phases depending on certain things. Especially when you're in a wheelchair. I don't know Farseer's background, or Bonesinger in this case, through all her life, but at least not all of it, except for what y'all have all told me together. But I can tell you from my perspective, I've been in a pretty bad phase before. It was when I was younger. I started off pretty good when I was young, and then I had something happen. We'll talk about that, like I said, in another stream at some point. And it changed things for my life for good. But we'll talk about that in another one, because this is not a subject for a light-hearted, at the end of a stream kind of deal. So, but until next time, everyone, peace and loves. I love you all as always. By my Knights of the Guardian. I actually might make that. I've thought about naming our Discord that and see if I could change the name and change it to Knights of the Guardian. Because ever since Raven told me that name in Mordhau, I changed it to that name. I like that name. It's pretty good. I do like that. So shout out to Raven for that cool name he threw out there. And Sealy says, see and smite are not. Alright, Sealy. I'll see you here in a few minutes. And James says, bye, Ardnot. Alright, James. See you and smite in a few minutes. Bye. My phase was more like a sadistic rage, which was really, really bad. That can happen too. I turned sci-fi into a medieval. Nice. I like that. But thank you, Raven. Thank you for that name. I don't know if I can change the Discord name. I'm still new with Discord. If I can, I'm definitely probably gonna do that. This is pretty awesome. You know what? No, you know what we should do when we start getting more people in the Discord in the future? I'll use that as the promotion levels. Like, everyone will be known as Knights of the Guardian. Then there'll be different levels of Guardians. Nice. Okay. Like if you just joined the School of Guardians. But bye, Art. Now I'll put Farseer to bed now. Alright, Raven. You have a good one. And Bone Singer and aka Farseer, Warlock, everybody. I have a lot of suppressed feelings exploded. Yeah, it happens. You're gonna probably see that. This is why I need to. I'm gonna say this before I say bye one last time. That's why that needs to be in a separate stream. Because as soon as I start talking about that and start facing that demon again, you're gonna see a part of me I don't normally show, because I don't try to show sadness, because I'm trying to promote positivity as best I can. Now, I'll be honest, but I'm also going to promote positivity. But that episode, you're going to see me probably cry. I kid you not. Because that's the one thing that's always been stuck in the back of my head since I remembered. I actually blocked it out of my head for years. That's all I'll say. Didn't even know it happened for a long time, because my young self blocked it out. Till I remembered it. But that's alright. It's for another time. So, peace and love, everybody. Thank you for the love, for the toes up buttons and the love tonight. I love you all as always, my beautiful Knights of the Guardians. Knight Captain Raven out. Knight Captain. Or Guardian. No, Knight Captain sounds better. I was going to say Guardian Knight or Guardian Captain. Captain Guardian. No, that sounds dumb. Knight Captain sounds better. Yeah, Knight Captain Raven out. Alright, Raven. You have a good one. See you next time, bro. Bone Singer, I know the feeling. Bye. Alright, Bone Singer. You too. And if that's true, if you know what I'm talking about, I'm so sorry about that. If you do know the feeling. But we'll talk about that in that stream. But y'all have a good night. Good night, Bone Singer. Good night, Raven. Good night, everybody. I love you all, as always. Thank you so much. And until next time, I will see you all, and Warlock, good day! I will see you all tomorrow for some Frostpunk, and trying not to let these people freeze to death again. But see you tomorrow, everybody! Good night! Bye-bye!